In this video, you guys are going to be checking out my bod. Okay, let me clarify that a little bit. Bod meaning box of dread. You're going to be checking out my new unboxing of the new month for the box of dread. Inside this box, though it does appear to be already opened, inside here are horror trinkets and movie collectibles. It just so happens that it does look like it's been opened because it came inside a larger brown box. And rest assured, I swear by my Scout's honor, even though I was never a Boy Scout, that I did not open this. So I don't know what it is. I just think that they haven't folded down the flaps. Nonetheless, though, because this has already come in a brown mailer box, literally all I have to do is this. That's it. That's all I have to do. Boy, that was easy. You could almost do that again, but I won't. We've got ourselves a little letterhead. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey, I recognize that gentleman up at the top there. That's Kane Hodder. To my fans, my own box of dread is another thing in my career I never expected. That's for sure, but here we are. I wrote a book, Unmasked, with Mike Eliosi a while back and thought I had told my story. I'd never been approached about making a documentary before, but oh my God, is there... Oh, I hope his documentary's in there. Getting your hopes up. I had always been approached to making a documentary before, but never... but they always wanted control over my language or what stories were included. That's not me. When I first met Derek and Andrew, they told me they wanted to make it in my words, and I think I've always had a good first impression sense about people. I had it with Adam Green, and I had it with them. So I knew they'd be the best people to make the film. It always isn't easy to watch, for me especially, but it's all true. Thank you for watching my documentary and supporting my career all these years. I've always said without my fans, I would not be where I am today, and definitely rings true with this. You're next, from Kane Hodder. How about that? I almost even want to frame that because that's from Kane Hodder. I'm going to put that right over there. Oh, see, now I've got my hopes up. Also got inside, what do we got here? This is, thank you for supporting Hell and Back, the Kane Hodder story. Even more indication that perhaps we may be getting, oh, I'm getting my hopes up, that we may be getting the biography, the autobiography, I guess, biography movie inside. Thank you for supporting the Hell and Back, the Kane Hodder story. Making the film has been an incredible experience, from working closely with some of the largest icons in the horror world to getting to tell one of the greatest human interest stories in history. And I've been so lucky. From the time I was 3.5 years old, I wanted to do exactly what I do now, tell amazing stories cinematically. As a cancer survivor, I personally resonated with Kane's story, and I knew my experiences overcoming obstacles made me uniquely qualified to tell Kane's story. Meeting Kane, I knew we connected, something I never anticipated, but certainly can appreciate. The film expanded, grew, and evolved tenfold through the phases of production, but all the while I knew this was a special film and one that I would forever be proud of. Please enjoy the documentary, and I know it was made for the fans, those who have been through some difficult times, and those who love an amazing story of triumph. Yours truly, Derek Dennis Herbert, director to Hell and Back, the Kane Hodder story. Totally get my hopes up. First things first, before we do that, we have ourselves the Pop 8-Bit Alien. This is number 24. This is also the Entertainment Earth exclusive, which you'll notice has the orange on the one side, the blue on the other. The regular 8-bit Xenomorph was solely just black and gray. Isn't it so funny as well that as we've been looking at the 8-bit characters, I have said to myself loudly, and you guys have been there as well, that I wanted to have a look at the Xenomorph. How about that? The universe comes down and graces me with that. You can expect a review of that to follow. Also got ourselves a poster, which does look like it's got Kane Hodder on it. Let's unravel it very carefully. Slide that off. And let's see what we got here. To Hell and Back, the Kane Hodder story. I don't know if it was intentional, but isn't it also in the same pose as the girl from, what was it? Oh, now I'm drawing a blank. What was that movie called? Is it Camp something? It's going to come to me later, but I think that is the same pose where she was holding the bag It was from the third film, and it wasn't her, but it was the poster in which it actually featured the Kane Hodder mask and Freddy Krueger's glove. I'm gonna be drawing a blank. It's Camp something. I think it was Sleepaway Camp. Thank you. Somebody who was screaming that at me. Sleepaway Camp. I think that's from Sleepaway Camp 3. The girl is holding the bag, the poster, which a lot of people, I know myself back in the day, thought that that was a teaser poster for Freddy versus Jason. Boy, oh boy, were we ever wrong. What do we also got in here? This looks like a poster from Maniac. Oh, it is Maniac. The Insanity of Joe Spinell, the savage vision of Lucio Fulci, two horror legends one-on-one. It says Maniac versus the New York Ripper. Interesting. The fight begins Halloween 2018 in issue 2 of Maniac, only at, is it ivanpress.com? That's a neat looking poster though. Very cool. I can find a place in my movie room. I don't really have a movie room, but we can find a place, I suppose. And then we've got the 2 movies here. Now we've got 2 released movies. This is Herbert Blount's, is it Blount? Boy, oh boy, we're really doing a good job on the names today. Herbert Blount, is it B-L-O-U-N-T? I'm saying is it, that is how it's spelled. Is it Blount? Would kill to make a movie, so he did. This is director's cut. It does look like it stars, what's her name from Insidious? Let's see here. In this ultimate meta movie, Herbert Blount, or Blount, played... Oh, it is Penn Jillette. I was going to say that looks like Penn Jillette. Is a crowdfunding contributor for the new Adam Rifkin feature, Knocked Off. Unhappy with the film, he steals the footage and kidnaps actress Missy Pyle to star in his own director's cut. Also starring Harry Hamlin, Hayes MacArthur, and featuring appearances by Lynn Shay. There we go. Nestor Carbonell and Gilbert Godfrey are all in this. And Penn's longtime partner, Tell. Director's cut is unlike any other movie you'll ever experience. Interesting. It's 82 minutes, and it's Region 1. Doesn't say the year. Oh, yes, it does, 2018. Gonna give that a watch. And then, the crown jewel of it, I can tell you right off the bat, the best thing in this box is this one right here. This is the Hell and Back, the Kane Hodder story. He's been beaten, bullied, and burned, and that's just the beginning of his story. And then it shows all the movies that he's been in from Friday the 13th, of course, Part 7, The New Blood, Hatchet, Monster. Of course, he's in all the Hatchets, Jason X. It's a true crime. I dare say, I throw my arms up, pitchfork in hand, it's a true crime that Kane Hodder was not Jason one last time in Freddy vs. Jason. The last go-around for Robert Englund should have been also the last go-around for Freddy, for Jason here. Kane Hodder should have played him. And it's a true crime. To Hell and Back is the harrowing story of a stuntman overcoming a dehumanizing childhood filled with torment and bullying in Sparks, Nevada. After surviving a near-death burn accident, he worked his way through Hollywood, leading to his ultimate rise as Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th series and making countless moviegoers forever terrified of hockey masks and summer camp. Featuring interviews with cinema legends including Bruce Campbell, Robert Englund, and Cassandra Peterson. To Hell and Back, the Kane Hodder story peels off the mask of Kane Hodder, cinema's most prolific killer, in a gut-wrenching but inspiring documentary. 106 minutes is the runtime for this, and it was also produced, as far as I can see, back in 2018, which so happens to be this year as well. How about that? What was that word, by the way? Dehumanizing. Dehumanizing. I'm not sure why I'm struggling so much with that. Dehumanizing. There you go. Well, we did get ourselves quite the box. This guy fumbled all over his words, but at the very end of the day, we got ourselves a pretty cool stuff in here. We got 2 movies. Let's prop those up right there. Director's Cut and To Hell and Back. I'm going to watch that right now. Well, not right now because we're talking. We're hanging out. It would be rude for me just to kind of go off and I've had a friend that did that once. He just kind of said, "Oh, sorry, we're finished here, right? We're still talking." Oh no, because I was gonna go watch a movie. Yeah, he was a jerk friend. But we did get 2 movies. We did get the Xenomorph, which I might also add is heavy. Boy, oh boy, that's a heavy exclusive, an Entertainment Earth exclusive Alien Pop 8-bit. And then we also got ourselves some movie posters. Not bad at all. If you'd like to subscribe to the Box of Dread, you can click the link down below and subscribe today. Sadly, that's the bad news. You're not going to be getting these trinkets, these terrifying trinkets, but you will be able to get some future goodies from the folks over at Box of Dread. Today I teased you really looking at my bod, but we were looking at somewhat the Box of Dread. I believe this was the Box of Dread for August 2018. If you guys haven't a chance to hit that little subscribe button down below, what are you waiting for? To hell and back? Kane Hodder. Can you imagine hanging out with Kane Hodder? Oh, that would be on my bucket list of all-time things to do. Hang out with Kane Hodder. If Kane Hodder is watching this, which I know he probably isn't, thank you, Kane, for all your dedication throughout the years, producing awesome, memorable characters. I thank you, sir. Kane Hodder, ladies and gentlemen. If you hit that little subscribe button down below, you'll guarantee that when new videos are coming onto this channel, you'll never miss out. And speaking of missing out, if you feel at some given point that little tingling on the back of your neck telling you that you've missed out on something that I've posted, fear not, fear not. A simple fix and go around to that is head over to the main page when you finish this video and check out the videos section, see if there's anything you may have missed along the way. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.